Guys, and welcome to another episode of Top Talk featuring
Mike,
Brad,
Joseph. God damn it. I said Joseph.
and today we are playing some Left 4 Dead 2, one of Joe's favorite games.
that's mine as well.
Yeah.
I think everyone's favorite game.
Yeah, really good game.
If you had an Xbox.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Today we are talking about zombies.
Yeah.
So, zombies are pretty fucking cool.
You're right.
Unless they happen in real life.
Then we're fucked.
Or unless it's like DayZ kind of zombies where they all sprint at you, or like sort of Resident Evil zombies where they're very fast. And I'm not about that.
Yeah, I can't run.
I don't think a zombie would be able to be fast because their body is pretty much
Decomposed
for the most part.
So
yeah, when you think about it, it's like they're dead.
Oh, fuck.
But on the topic of zombies and their aesthetics and whatnot,
How do we think zombie invasion or zombie apocalypse would start? Not a zombie
Teenage
invasion.
zombies.
you almost had it.
Imagine oh, that's a spitter.
Oh, spitters are quitters.
So today we're talking about pretty much how would we each survive, or how do we plan for the apocalypse, and
or even what we think it would be like in general.
yeah.
Well,
and
obviously pistols have a limited ammo, so we're all good.
Yeah, just get a pistol and you're fine forever.
What is our survival plan? Let's start with Brad or Joe.
Our first one was, how would it start?
How would it start? All right. How and where?
I wouldn't say
Third
where,
world.
Just how. Yeah, no, I'd say some crazy scientist is gonna like some guy that is in their garage that is really smart.
Here in my garage.
That's like
just
here in my
developed this new disease.
Just started the zombie apocalypse.
But you know what I love more?
But you know what I love more than the zombie apocalypse?
These 12,000 bookshelves I had to have installed by zombies.
But if it was gonna start, I'd say some like guy that's really smart and wants to probably be an idiot.
So you're saying?
You know,
you're saying
it won't start ideally is because
it's an
you can't bring
accidental.
something that's fucking dead alive.
You can reanimate a corpse.
Otherwise,
I guess.
I'd bring my pet goldfish alive.
So you mean like a mass bioweapon
Back
type
to life.
thing?
Probably.
So,
just,
like,
just
an
some
accidental
guy
engineering.
that's like really into zombies is gonna try to figure it out and like somehow succeed.
All right.
That's how
he would do it.
That's what I would say. Or if Russia becomes like a terrorist state to America and they want to use it as a weapon.
Nazis. Zombies. Communist zombies.
What about you, Mike? What do you think?
I would say it would be from more infection and a sort of a viral disease where it does cause a sort of like insomnia and zombie-like state in people, where there is no reanimation of corpses, because I don't think that's possible without engineering.
There's no possible way.
Yeah,
of, like,
unless it's a parasite. I would say it would start from either a virus that makes people's minds
I'd
freak
say
out
maybe we'll
and
get
act
close
like a
to something
zombie.
that makes
people
quote,
aggressive,
unquote.
and
So, like,
they
just
attack people.
Fucking leprosy.
Yeah, like that. Or it would be a parasite, which does the same effect, which creates that sort of freak out and zombie like actions and like attacking people. Maybe not the eating. I don't know. I don't care. But also a parasite where it could reanimate the corpse and then use that to reanimate the body to feed, to make that person feed on people to feed itself and survive and thrive.
Oh, okay.
That would be mine. That would be badass. How about you?
I literally just think that, like, along the lines of like a bioweapon type thing, I think someone will be able to develop a disease where they can just like, it can go insanely under the radar. Like, there's gonna be like a rain, like someone's gonna fucking find a way to infect rain clouds or something, or like just like a fog.
Yeah.
There's just drop smoke, so like it looks like fog and no one will really notice it, to a point where it starts infecting people, and then also infecting. I think it'd be freaking weird, but I think it's kind of possible to reanimate the dead, as long as they're not like decomposed yet. If you know what I mean, they're not just all bones.
Enough to where you can tap into like if they still have like a working nervous system,
like
kind of thing.
You know how like electricity or some whatever can reactivate the brain.
Yeah.
I think as long as there's something to reactivate the brain, then yeah, it's definitely possible.
And then you can keep it running off of the base essentials and whatnot.
Yeah. So like as long as you have like you're able to move your body,
Yeah.
you're a zombie. Like you might not have
You're
a
a
heart
zombie.
rate, you might not have blood pressure or anything like that, but like
Yeah. Normally a zombie is just a fucking dead thing that's alive, is what a zombie is pretty much.
yeah.
I mean, keep in mind, we're no professionals on zombies at all.
If you look up the definition of a zombie, I don't know what they would be, but it'll probably be a dead fucking thing that's alive.
Yeah. We can't look it up though because we don't have any internet. But,
Yeah.
So what's topic number 2?
Topic number, or what it would be like to have some kind of zombie apocalypse.
What it would be like?
If
I would be scared
it happened.
It would be a clusterfuck because it's not that I don't trust myself in a situation. I don't
Other
trust
people?
others because people are gonna lose their shit.
Learned that from The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be a shithole.
because people have no chill and and people under high stress situations they panic and that's the worst thing you can do and it will happen. So
Yeah, I feel like if there was a zombie apocalypse,
you have to prepare in advance.
it's just like it wouldn't be the zombies that killed everyone. I think it would just be other people killing other people.
Yeah, because of fear.
The zombies aren't the issue; it's other people that
Yeah.
are the
Yeah.
issue.
Because I don't know.
Then
Yeah.
again, it might get contained really fast, really. So
Yeah, because with
You know.
today's medicine, as long as it's contained,
I wouldn't say medicine. I would just
Well, yeah.
go into technology, and defense. Most people in America have some type of firearm. If
Mhm.
not,
Mm.
then
But then that comes like
somebody
distrust.
else does, like your neighbor.
But then like they get in the thing where are you infected? Like I don't trust you. Then blah.
yeah, it's like you always have to be one step ahead of people.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to get inside their mind. Right?
You have to get ahead of the game, especially with keeping up to date. I would keep it up to date with the news and seeing, like looking up the first signs of an outbreak, and that's when I would prepare and get the hell out of town.
Yeah.
Before you get that mass stereotypical movie cluster of people escaping town, and that's when you get trapped in.
See, it's really hard to prepare something that's fictional.
Well,
That's
yeah.
non-fictional.
You just curb stomp.
Maybe. It's really hard to prepare for something that's never going to happen.
Hey,
Like,
we don't know yet. This is why we prepare.
It's like saying like a nuclear apocalypse is very
a nuclear
out there,
you
but
know,
it's
it's
I think it's
possible,
more
but,
realistic than a zombie apocalypse. But
there's-
that's getting off topic.
zombie apocalypse is fictional. There's no way it's gonna happen. There's no way you can bring something that's dead back to life unless there's some kind of parasite controlling it.
But for the sake of this video,
the
we're gonna
sake of this
pretend that
video-
it's gonna happen.
Over there.
All right, so plans. What
Plans?
are you doing, Joe?
Oh, oof.
If something was like this going to happen, I would get as many people as I can to dig a fucking hole, burn some tires because rubber burns forever, and you throw the tires in a pit. So you make like a moat, kind of, right? We got our moat.
Yeah.
But it'll be a fire moat with the rubber tires in it, and then you just stay inside, and then you make an exit route. So if you need to grab
Underground?
food or shit, yeah, underground or something.
So you're gonna pollute our air.
Look,
Save yourself.
You selfish motherfucker.
if you want to talk about selfish, I'll show you selfish. Shellfish.
Shellfish.
Get in there fast.
That makes sense. So, but
Shot
like,
the car on purpose.
so-
Now it's fucking-
so you're just gonna stay in there forever, pretty much.
kind of, but there will be
So
an
you run out of
escape route so you
resources.
can go out and get resources. But for the most part, you'll be covered by like zombies and shit.
Yeah.
Ow.
How about you,
Just-
Brad?
just-
Oh, wait.
Fucking take care of your garbage. We don't want another plague.
How about Brad's plan for surviving?
To be honest, right, I don't really know what I'd do, but I think the first thing I would do is just try and get as many people that I can trust around me, and people that can also like be able to fend for themselves, really.
Mm-hmm.
So
So pretty much forget about your grandparents.
there's no saving them. At
I don't
that
have
point,
to worry about that unless they're zombies.
at that point,
Because they're dead.
at that point, like, depending on how long the zombie apocalypse can last,
Yeah.
people over the age of like 45, 50, they won't be like really useful. I hate to say it, but like, it's just not going to be true.
45 or 50?
Sorry,
Well,
Gramps.
like-
Pretty young.
Like,
Sorry, Gramps. You're not getting in the group. Stay outside the safe house.
but like,
That was closer.
I would. There's not going to be weapons flying around anywhere. That's the thing. So, in order to fend for yourself, if you need to, it's about like finding household objects that can be used.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you're not obviously not gonna take the
MacGyver
Xbox
shit.
and use it as a fucking melee weapon.
Look, the Xbox One is fucking.
It's a brick.
It's a brick. I could probably
Fucking
kill you with an
VCR.
Xbox One. Let's be
But
real
like,
here.
say if you get a bunch of fucking Legos and tape, you can make a sword out of it. If it's sharp enough. It just look at disappointment on his face. But it's just an example.
Legos.
So
You
my
never
plan.
know. You never know,
Fucking
man.
run up to a zombie, you're gonna hit it. It's gonna be like something out of
That's why
Shaun
you
and the
sharpen
Dead, where
it.
you're fucking,
You
you know,
sharpen it. You sharpen the Legos.
plastic isn't gonna hold an edge.
That's why you tape it. Duct tape is the answer for everything.
If you can kill somebody with a plastic sword, be my guest.
But yeah, make a weapon as fast as possible.
Out
Like-
of Legos.
But you see, my plan, I have a lot more like setup. Like it starts off with if it's a real life scenario where I'm afraid it's gonna happen, I'm gonna be constantly checking like current like news and whatnot. And once I see the first signs, yeah, I'm gathering people and friends and family that I can trust. Like the same thing about Brad, but who are close to me. If they're like out of state, fuck them. They're fine.
No, fuck
but
that
as
shit.
long as I can gather them like with me, I'm getting a small group and we start preparing like dry like supplies and whatnot and rations, and we get all of our crap and we get to a secluded area out of town. And what we do, we stay in a
Nasty stuff.
yeah we
We kill ourselves with each other.
what you do, you keep the group small.
No, with the plastic.
You keep the
fucking
group
Lego sword.
small. You stay out of populated areas because that's gonna create a clusterfuck. Stay out of
Walking Dead
populated
Season 1.
areas, and then you wait it out. You don't try and join any like resistant groups. No like big like towns. You stay within your little group.
You go
And as
door to door
long-
asking if Jesus.
Like freaking. But no, you stay in that little part and you wait it out because eventually zombies will either be taken care of and contained, or they will decompose after a couple years because you know they still need to survive. But after everyone's dead, if that gets to that point, they don't have anything to feed, you know, because it's already dead. So once they all decompose, that's when our group
Hey, I'm reloading.
goes out and tries to find other civilizations and other groups who have survived, and then we try and rebuild with them.
Nick.
Mine's more of like the farmer kind of lifestyle. Like go out and provide for
Grenade launcher
yourself.
here.
So where were you guys the last 3 years during the apocalypse? We just hid in a hole.
My backyard.
We were just there the whole time.
I built a sword out of Legos.
Yeah. You right?
I did good.
I did good.
That's my constituency plan.
Or
Reload.
imagine using an airsoft gun as a weapon, if that's even possible.
That's
Fucking-
more possible because at least it's a projectile that, you know, because if it's
Metal
going through
beam.
weak, yeah, well, if it's going through weak
I'ma
skin that's
reload.
decomposed, it's gonna puncture.
Zombies just gonna look at you, but like, ow.
A fucking Lego
Hit.
sword might just fucking break once it hits bone, unless
never
it's
know.
structurally naked, but it's not
You
gonna
never
like
know.
be sharp enough to hold an edge.
Everything's better when you use duct
Chainsaw
tape.
here.
It's not. Plastic is not as like, you know, strong as metal.
I'm sorry,
Reload.
Joe.
There's a reason why knives and things are made out of metal. It's 'cause
Joe
it's
doesn't
gonna
approve
hold
of my
the edge.
weaponry.
Reload.
I don't. If
But
if you can break skins for plastic, which is possible, yes, but
Weapons over here.
if after time, it's just not going to be useful.
fucking
Get more duct tape.
next week, Brad's
Duct tape isn't gonna. What I'm saying is the plastic is just gonna.
Brad's
I'm not
gonna,
even gonna
Brad's
explain
gonna come
I'm
in.
just saying
Brad's
just to
Brad's
get
gonna
you
come
mad.
in. He's gonna come in next week with a plastic shank.
If I was in a zombie
shank Joe in the
apocalypse
leg.
with Brad, I'll either shoot him or shoot myself.
Okay.
He's gonna shank Joe in the leg with a plastic knife and be like, "Sup." As he bleeds
Unless
out.
it's made out of some kind of like really durable plastic that's not fucking
What about Mega Blocks?
even better. Brad's first reaction. I gotta go to Toys R Us. Gotta get some
Yeah.
Legos so I can build
No,
a sword.
Brad's gonna be in his fucking garage. He's gonna have
my garage.
He's gonna have a machete. He's gonna have like a firearm, a golf club, his bat. Oh, fucking Legos.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit, Legos! I'm alive forever, motherfucker.
At least you'll be entertained.
You can die doing what you love.
Is there a wish in here?
You're right.
But no, that's
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Rico.
that's pretty much our zombie,
Oh,
our best case scenario. So zombie scenario. In Brad's case, I'm not sure if that's the
Best
best.
case scenario, I get a Lego sword that actually works.
Best case scenario, Brad gets caught in a Lego
mauled by
factory
fucking zombie.
in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
That'd be great if he's trying to defend himself with a fucking Lego sword.
Grab pills.
Why don't you use a fucking rubber band gun?
A nail gun would be good.
It's you can't
Or
fire a nail gun while you
Shoot Legos from your rubber band
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Up top.
up top.
Well,
Joseph's gonna leave.
I'm not that far off
Mid-set.
from the end part. Boomer.
Boom boom. Mr. Boombastic.
Fun fact. My favorite video game app, one of them.
Uh,
Also, the reason why I have an Xbox and not a PS3. Because of this game.
yeah.
That, and I think back in the day, a lot more people had 360s.
360. Well,
That. You know, fun
we can
fact.
save that
Fun
top
thing. Yeah.
for a different day why the 360 is more successful than the
Freaking
Xbox. Gotta take one of those.
Freaking back in the day, that can technically work with this. Because when did the 360 come out?
Listen, if you want to survive a fucking zombie apocalypse, the first thing you gotta do is go to a carnival. I'm going to Six Flags. Free rides for everyone.
No, because you know what I hate when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to a grocery store and survive," or like a mall. So is everyone else.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to the most populated area and something where
Should have went to
big, where
Dead
big groups of
Rising.
people don't survive and they don't
The thing
strive.
is, like, people think that it's gonna work because there's such a high population that quote unquote means there's gonna be
No,
a
because
high
who's
amount of
who's gonna be in charge? Who's gonna run everything?
Rick.
Donald Trump.
No, because fucking everyone's gonna. No, I'm getting kicked out.
Yeah, you're getting deported.
I'm not getting through the gates because then it could becomes who is like in charge of power, who is like the leading successors, and no one's gonna agree on everything. So the small groups, you have not enough. You have not a lot of like tension between you all. It's not a lot to agree or disagree on between who is in charge, who's the in case something were to happen, who's the next in line to be in charge. Because you do need
You need organization.
you do need a leader figure.
Yeah, you need a Rick.
And if you have thousands of people in one mall, no one's gonna lead. You gotta have
Yeah,
people doing
hell
their own
no.
thing.
There's no way people are gonna follow like direction when
My
there's
thing
that
is,
many people.
I don't think it's gonna become that bad. Oh, that's a witch.
But no, you people who are trying to think, oh, I'm gonna go to a mall and survive. I fucking love Dead Rising.
Nick, you fuck.
You're
And this game.
you're an idiot.
Nick, you. Just don't.
Coach saved Nick.
Hey, can somebody wait up? I gotta heal.
Gotta heal.
Pills here. Speed here. I mean adrenaline.
Listen, this is.
You gotta
how-
close the door.
Nah, we're good.
Oh,
All right. That
all the med kits.
All right. Gluttony is how you survive.
Take everything for yourself.
cannibalism.
Oh,
You
99%.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
What, Nick?
Don't shoot your teammates.
holy shit.
Oh my, the damage.
And that's how you survive.
We are right damn good.
Yeah, true.
Well, I think this concludes this week's Top Talk. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, maybe a comment, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. It's always appreciated since we are still a growing channel after 5 weeks. But no, we get places.
Hey,
But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in to Top Talk. This is Brad
Joe.
Mike,
signing off, and we will see you guys in the next video.
toodles.
Bye bye.
There he is.